Hello all, welcome to AJ Cinematics. Today we are going to discuss about a thriller film, Knock at the Cabin. Knock at the Cabin is a 2023 American apocalyptic psychological horror film written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan, who wrote the screenplay from an initial draft by Steve Desmond and Michael Sherman. It is based on the 2018 novel The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul G. Tremblay, the first adaptation of one of his works. The film stars Dave Bautista, Jonathan Groff, Ben Aldridge, Nikia Muka-Bird, Kristen Cui, Abby Quinn and Rupert Grint. Before starting the film story, for more videos subscribe to our channel. Coming to story of the film. 7-year-old Gwen is vacationing with her parents, Eric and Andrew, at their remote cabin in rural Pennsylvania. While catching grasshoppers, Gwen is approached by a stranger named Leonard. Initially charming, he explains that he needs Gwen and her parents' help to save the world. However, while Gwen and Leonard spend time together catching grasshoppers, she becomes suspicious when 3 other people appear with makeshift weapons. Gwen flees to warn Eric and Andrew, but the visitors break into the cabin and tie them up, with Eric sustaining a concussion. Leonard and his companions Sabrina, Adrian, and Redmond claim that they have never met before this day and have no intention of harming the family. However, in the past week, they've been driven by visions and an unknown force to find the family. The group foresees an impending apocalypse in which Leonard claims oceans will rise, a pandemic will spread, the sky will fall, and darkness will envelop the earth. The only way to prevent this is for the family to sacrifice one of their own. They are warned that, although they will survive the apocalypse, if they do not make a choice, they will be the last people alive. Eric and Andrew suspect that the group is lying and that the attack is motivated by hatred and delusion. When the family refuses to make a choice, the visitors sacrifice Redmond by covering his head with a cloth and beating him to death with their weapons. A concussed Eric sees a figure of light as Redmond dies. On television, media reports show devastating mega-tsunamis, which Leonard declares is the beginning of the apocalypse. Andrew recognizes Redmond, whom he believes to be Rory O'Bannon, a homophobic man who had assaulted him in a bar years earlier, leading to Rory's imprisonment. Andrew thinks that Rory tracked him down for revenge. Leonard, Sabrina, and Adrian question Andrew's assumption and grapple with their guilt, but still hold on to their visions. They reveal that Redmond's death has unleashed the first disaster. The following day, the intruders sacrifice Adrian as the family remains indecisive. The disasters continue as a deadly flu virus, to which children are particularly vulnerable, spreads across the world. Andrew insists that the disasters are coincidental and that the visitors were anticipating a pre-scheduled news broadcast. Sabrina describes how she and the other visitors were led to find each other online by their visions. Andrew escapes, retrieves his gun from his car, and shoots at Sabrina until she flees. He finds Redmond's wallet and proves to Leonard that he was Rory. Injured from his attack and with their tires slashed, Andrew believes the 4 came in a truck nearby and suggests that they use it to escape. As Leonard is being held at the gunpoint, Sabrina breaks into the house and is shot fatally by Andrew. Eric and Andrew then lock Leonard in the bathroom. Leonard tricks Andrew into coming into the bathroom by making him think he escaped through the window and then overpowers him, stealing the gun. Leonard sacrifices Sabrina and the broadcast shows spontaneous plane crashes occurring around the world. Realizing their time is nearly over, Leonard leads the three to the back deck as the sky darkens. Leonard informs them that after his death, they will only have a few minutes to make a decision before slashing his own throat. Upon his death, lightning causes fires and more planes to crash. Eric now believes that the events are real and that the intruders represent the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Not wanting when to grow up in a destroyed world, Eric offers himself as the sacrifice. He reveals that during Redmond's sacrifice he saw a vision of Andrew and an adult Wen. Eric feels that their family was chosen to make the sacrifice because their love was pure. Reluctantly, Andrew shoots and kills Eric before lightning strikes, setting the cabin on fire. Andrew and Wen find the visitors' truck with belongings that corroborated their stories. They drive to a crowded diner nearby, where they watch news reports confirming that the disasters have subsided. Returning to the truck, the radio turns on and plays "Boogie Shoes" by KC and the Sunshine Band, the song Eric had played for them on their drive to the cabin. This is the story of the film Knock at Teehee Cabin. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.